There and he's back there, second from last in front of My Magic Miss. Corporate Larrikin will come to the home corner. A length and a half in front. Ripper Rio looking to come away from the inside for Parnham. Up nearing the bend, Corporate Larrikin a length and a half clear. Ripper Rio rolling around his heels. Touch of Silver's under great pressure back there in the field with a mountain of work to do. In the straight, Corporate Larrikin the leader from Ripper Rio. 2 lengths, Northridge, Terra Force, My Magic Miss, then Touch of Silver at the 150. Ripper Rio coming at Corporate Larrikin. Corporate Larrikin, Ripper Rio on the outside, Northridge. Ripper Rio hit the front, Northridge coming. Ripper Rio from Northridge and Ripper Rio. Ripper Rio has scrambled home, lifted to the line by Parnham to beat Northridge. My Magic Miss, well, I'm not sure what's happened at the start. Missed it by 4 lengths, got beaten a length in third placing. A moral beaten, you'd say. In behind them, Touch of Silver looked really flat to the turn. Then Terra Force, Corporate Larrikin tiptoed, and 1 Org the Roughie back with it amongst the last of them in. 5 Ripper Rio, ridden by Brad Parnham. Takes out the Penfolds handicap. Not sure what happened to My Magic Miss there at the start, but missed it noticeably. In fact, 4 lengths behind them and has been beaten about a length. Ripper Rio, Brad Parnham has won from Northridge. My Magic Miss, been about 3/4 of a length off the winner, has run third. Corporate Larrikin was 4th home. Touch of Silver finished back off them, well off them, and in a performance that was way under expectation. So 5 Ripper Rio for the Grant and Alana Williams team. Brad Parnham back aboard. He won on this horse in an 1800 previously. It's only victory at this journey. He gave it the sweetest of rides there. He followed Corporate Larrikin every step. He was keen to get off its heels, knowing that he can be suspect late, and then he drove the grey. Northridge was closing. My Magic Miss has put up a monumental performance under the circumstances. 149.76 on a day where this track is played very fast. The winner is by Akhenaten from Rio Rose. For Gold Light nominees, managed by Jason Cheetham, J. Rousas, P. Gizzarelli, B. Hills, R. Falcone, and also L. Fiorucci. P.G. Cribb, B. Andrews, L. Karipa, P. Woods, M. Palotta, C. Nelson, and also Mrs. M. Riley, D. Ryan, M. Delina, and T. Mitsopoulos. And that's its 6th win in 19 runs as well, beating Northridge. Just failing to gather it in. Margin about a neck at the finish. Danehill Express, Nor'easter gelding for the Oakland Park stud. Fred Kersley prepares, ridden by Randy Tan. My Magic Miss, 3rd in. A Master Craftsman, Miss Charmer mare for N. Mrs. TJ Tofili, trained by Ross Price, ridden by Joe Azzopardi. 34.84. Again, they quickened up. So the track, she's been really sharp this afternoon. We'll get a little report here on My Magic Miss. See what happened there at the start. For her to be so far back, she wouldn't go early on. 4 lengths behind them as they'd settled, and eventually tacked on after they dawdled early, but then ramped it up from that point on. Race 6, the Belmont Community Trophy for the 2-year-olds, over 1,200 the next on the card. And a big field. It's certainly one of the biggest fields for the day. 3:15 is starting time. Ripper Rio's about to come back. Let's head down now to the yard. Here's Adam McGrath, and he's with co-trainer down there at the moment, Puffer Williams.
Grant, a really good performance here by Ripper Rio, now 2 from 2 at the track and distance. And when you did your speed maps, sitting right behind Corporate Larrikin just seemed to be the obvious position.
Yeah, it looked good. We thought he could win last start, and it was probably a little bit disappointing. I'm not really sure Ascot's his track. I think probably give him a couple of weeks off now and just go to Belmont.
Tell us about the spacing between runs as well. It seems to be something that you've identified and believe is the best way that he performs.
Yeah, we couldn't really work out, like his work at home's been really good, and couldn't work out why he sort of, although he's won and been consistent, he's sort of, I think he's better than this. So it's sort of taken that long for us to think that it's maybe just a touch hard here. We'll go to the winter track.
When you do go to Belmont, what do you think's his ideal distance now that you've seen him a little bit longer at home and on race day as well?
Yeah, well, look, 18's good. Maybe even slip him out a little bit more. We'll just, I'll sort of let the jocks be guided by what they tell me with it.
Today, I guess the toughness was another positive as well, because it was a really good battle with Northridge over those closing stages, but he just continued to give all the way to the line.
Yeah, it looks like on the turn he's going to put him away, and he just sort of battles to the line. That's probably something that I'm a bit worried about. That's probably the reason why we switch.
And as well, we've got some pretty loud owners behind us. There's a pretty excited bunch. Great to have them involved.
It's great. It's good seeing all these guys. It's good seeing any owner's been happy after a win.
Well done, mate. Congratulations.
Thank you.
There's Grant Williams, a trainer, of course, with his partner Alana, and getting the job done here with Ripper Rio. Brad Parnham about to weigh in. We'll have a chat to him after taking out race number 5. Northridge getting the job done there in second place, and My Magic Miss, a huge run to finish third. We do have Brad Parnham with us now as well, and Brad, a really good ride to get here with the form lines that this horse had been in.
Yeah, I rated the horse's chances today. I thought he was probably my best. I thought Touch of Silver, just based on its last run, I thought he was pretty beatable today. So I always wanted to be where I was. I didn't really want to be any further back, having that 1 org in front of me. So mid race, I was pretty confident we're going to be right there. And you know, he kicked well at the top of the straight, and he did well to fight them off in the end.
We mentioned with the speed maps you were always going to be parked right behind Corporate Larrikin, but 1 org would have been a bit of an issue when you got a $100 pop sitting outside the leader, but that gap just opened up at the perfect time for you to move out.
Yeah, it did. I mean, I sort of expected halfway through the race that's how it would pan out, because I knew Corporate Larrikin always has a pretty good kick on it, so I was always going to get my run when I wanted it, and yeah, I just sort of timed it to let him down once he balanced up, and once he did let down, he sort of put him away nice.
Monsoon in the next looks to be a nice option as well, been very consistent.
Yeah, it looks to be a pretty good race. It's a very even race, but I think if I can get into a nice spot early and get moving around the 500, 600 mark, just put it into the race, I think it should be finishing.
Well done, mate. Congratulations.
Thanks, buddy.
There's Brad Parnham, winning jockey aboard of Ripper Rio, of course, taking out race number 5, the first leg of the quaddie here at Ascot.